2 community days in June, 2 announcements today, starting with, is this even new? I feel like people knew this already, right? Goomy Community Day, June 9th, from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. I guess we knew because we know the pattern. We know how this works, right? Last year, during GoFest, Goomy was released as shiny. It was pretty hard to get. It was in raids. And now we have Goomy as Community Day, June of the following year. This year at GoFest, Jangmo-O is being released as shiny. It might be pretty hard to get. You might be tempted to raid for it and spend a lot of money doing that. But just know that June of 2025, Community Day, will be Jangmo-O. So don't go crazy unless you really, really, really need a shiny Jangmo-O this year. It's going to be Community Day next year. This is just always how it goes. So let's talk about Goomy Community Day. June 9th, 2 to 5 p.m., Goomy in the wild, and of course, boosted shiny rate. It'll be about 1 in 25. The featured attack for Goodra, the final evolution, is Thunder Punch, which is definitely a PvP focused move. This is not a raid move. This is not a gym battling move. Goodra is pretty highly ranked across all leagues in PvP. So Thunder Punch is just going to give it another option, another coverage move, something to use to bait shields, just switch it up a little bit. It's going to make it a little bit more interesting in PvP, and probably, a little bit better, because more options usually means better. More things for your opponent to try to figure out. They don't know what move you're going to have. Could be Thunder Punch, and Goodra's already good in PvP, so this just makes it a little bit better. And speaking of PvP, if you're looking for a good Goodra for PvP, for Great League, the best IVs are 1-14-14, followed by 0-15-15, 0-15-14, 1-13-14, 2-14-12, 0-14. You get the idea, right? It's the typical very low, minimal attack, high defense and HP. If you catch one that looks like it has a good PvP spread and you want to double check, pvpivs.com makes it very easy to do so. For Ultra League, the best PvP IVs, 0-12-12, 1-15-15, 0-13-11, 0-8-15, 0-11-13, and again, pvpivs.com, you want to see more. For Master League, of course, you just want a hundo, as close as you can possibly get to a hundo. So make sure you're doing field research tasks, get the encounters from the special research if you buy the ticket for that. Those are going to have higher IVs than wild encounters. And Goomy is a pure dragon type, meaning if you want extra candy, make sure you have a dragon type Pokemon mega evolved during Community Day. So Mega Latias, Latios, Salamence, Garchomp, Rayquaza. We have a lot of options. Any dragon type will be just fine. During Community Day, of course, we have a $1 special research ticket. It is going to give you some extra Goomy encounters and some items and stuff. Typical Community Day special research. Costs $1 or more if you're in somewhere other than the US. During the event, the bonuses are double candy for catching Pokemon, triple Stardust for catching Pokemon. Make sure to take advantage of that. Double chance to get XL candy for catching Pokemon. Lure modules last 3 hours. Incense, excluding daily adventure incense, lasts for 3 hours. Snapshot surprises, that'll be more Goomy encounters, don't forget those. An extra special trade, which makes for a maximum of 3 for the day, and trades will cost 50% less Stardust. During Community Day, we'll have a free timed research that gives you a Rainy Lure module. The Rainy Lure module is required to evolve Goodra, or to evolve into Goodra. You have to be in range of a Rainy Lure to evolve Sliggoo into Goodra. So, if you're with your community, one person can drop a lure and everyone can use it. If you're by yourself, you can do the timed research and you'll get a free lure if you need to evolve a couple Goodra. Just make sure you have them all ready to go before you drop the lure, so you can just evolve them all at once. Of course, we'll have field research. You're going to get Stardust, extra items, and encounters with Goomy for doing the field research, and Goomy will be in Pokestop showcases. After the 5 p.m. window, after Community Day, we will have raids. Sliggoo will be in 4-star raids. They're in-person only, and when you do the raids, you get extra spawns around the raid for 30 minutes. Those spawns, they'll be Goomy, and they'll have boosted shiny rates. They'll have the regular Community Day shiny rates. So if you can't get out before 5 o'clock, before Community Day ends, you can go out afterwards, get a group together, do some raids, and get some extra spawns that way. So a nice way to extend your community day, get some extra shiny checks in case you don't have free time from 2 to 5. And then for our second community day in June 22nd from 2 to 5 p.m., we have Cyndaquil Community Day Classic. Shiny Cyndaquil, of course, will be available at a 1 in 25 rate. You can evolve Quilava to Typhlosion to get Blast Burn. Blast Burn, great move. Best move if you want to use a Typhlosion for an attacker as a fire type attacker. Although at this point, it's outclassed by a lot of other fire types. It's not an amazing fire type attacker, but if you do want to use it, Blast Burn is the move to have. There is a $1 ticket for this one as well. Gives you the same deal, you know, some extra items, probably some Cyndaquil. You get a Typhlosion at the end of it. Good way to get better IVs if you're trying to get a high IV Typhlosion. During Community Day Classic, we'll have double XP for catching Pokemon, double Stardust for catching Pokemon. Lures and Incense will last for 3 hours, and we'll have snapshots for some extra encounters. It's going to be field research as well. Same deal, Stardust, items, Cyndaquil encounters. Cyndaquil will be in Pokestop showcases, and that's it. For Community Day Classics, we don't get the raid battles at the end of the day, but fun day to go out, you know, little throwback Community Day. That's what Classic means. So 2 Community Days in June. Let me know which one you're most excited for, or, you know, if you're most excited for June 2025 Community Day, when we get Jangmo-O. Personally, I'm most excited for Cyndaquil Community Day because I'll be back in Japan for that one. All my friends are in Japan right now. I've been watching everyone's Instagram stories from the cruise ship, Mystic 7, Zoe 2 Dots, even Pierre's there. I miss Pierre. And I'm not. Everyone's there for GoFest right now. But it's okay. I'll be there later this month, and we're going to have a ton of fun. I'm actually really looking forward to it. So I'll see you soon. Drop a comment. Just tell me something. What's going on in your life? I don't know. See ya. Bye.